Hello, folks. Let's see if the mic's working. It is. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? Oreo, hello. Brock, hello. Salam. I'm sucking at life a little bit. Pain-wise. That's okay. We're gonna get through it. Folks, I had a beautiful shoulder day today. Beautiful shoulder day. New PRs. Let's see if I can get there. Look at this. 45 pounds. 4 sets. 10 reps each. God is good. Went up to 80 pounds on lat raises. Shrugs, I kept 10 sets at 70 in each hand. I feel like I'm supposed to put 140 on this because it's 70 in each hand, but, you know, what are you gonna do? So, tis what it is. But yeah, if y'all aren't using heavy, this is what I use to track my workouts. Hey, what's the fucking matter for you? Look at my beautiful arms. Look at these things. Look at these pythons. What's going on, Dumby? Yeah. We're going to be filling out the Love is Blind application today. We're going to get real serious about it. Then we're going to play Alien Isolation. And I'm going to take 2 Vicodin. Because I'm in pain today. I haven't needed these in literally like a year. Today, I'm sucking. Now, normally I'd take 1. But these are like baby Vicodins. So I'll be taking 2, and then I'll be good. That's what worked for me last time. That's just life with chronic pain, y'all. There's good days and there's bad days. Now, normally I wouldn't even fathom taking these, but it has been very annoying this week. Brock, let me tell you a story. When I had surgery, right, I had a, I don't even want to Google this. I had a pilonidal cyst. And they gave me Percocets, right? I'd take the Percocet, I'd cut it in 2. I would limit myself to 1 Percocet a week. Half a Percocet for one day, half a Percocet for another day max. I had this thing called a wound vac. It's a, let me see if I can find a picture that isn't crazy. Okay, this one's fine. It was kind of like this, right? But it was on my ass. Like right where the top of your ass crack is, like right above your asshole. They had this giant wound and they'd shove a sponge in it. I think it's the natal cleft is what they called it. And they'd shove a sponge in it and put plastic over it, and there'd be a hose in it hooked up to this little thing on a purse, and they'd turn it on, it would suction it, and I would carry that around, and twice a week they would rip the sponge out, cut a smaller one, put it in, it would heal around the sponge, they'd rip it out. No painkillers. How's it going, Lulu? So I'm very, very careful with these. So when you need them, you need them. So this will probably be the last time I take them for a couple months at most. But yeah, I take like opiate stuff very, very, very seriously. Most time when I'm in the hospital, they try to give them to me. I tell them no. I just raw dog it. But speaking of raw dogging, let's talk about Love is Blind, where we're gonna raw dog a relationship. Let's apply. So first and foremost, all I've got is a high school diploma. I've been to college a couple times. Didn't work out. Not a college guy. But let's get this going. University of Toledo. Cochise College. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Did not earn any degrees. Occupation retired / own a clothing company. Can I provide employment verification? Yes. Oh my god. Lulu, you're so right. You're so right. Northeast. Yeah, one word. Northeast Clown Institute. General Art of Clowning. It's just called ZG. It hasn't launched yet. I'm trying to get the branding and stuff in place. Thank you, Pep. What do you mean, Candy? I will now fill out my Love is Blind application, then play Alien Isolation. That it couldn't be more literal. Ethical pimping? Oh, you mean my title? Well, see, that's the thing, Candy. We were talking about this earlier off stream. I'm all about legalized sex work, right? And rights for sex workers, but what about the forgotten sex worker? The pimp. You know what I'm saying? What about them? I think we should legalize ethical pimping. We could have a licensing agency. There could be like checks and balances, you know? It's got nothing to do with Diddy. Candy, that's where you're wrong. Because someone has to manage the workers, you know? I can't, Brock. It's too ridiculous. I gotta work on not breaking character for this. What is a managing firm if not a pimp union? You know, I asked my friend Sam this earlier. Friend of the stream. She said, they would probably start calling them agents or managers. And I said, that's fine as long as pimps get rights too. She said, I'm sure the system would highly favor capitalist pimps over just letting sex workers do their own thing, but pimps would probably need to get more organized than they are. Handle licensing, testing, etc. I said, I agree, like a pimp union, so to speak, or a licensing agency. I think if the state regulated pimping, it could be a positive force in sex work. Because let's be honest, you know, they need to be controlled. Yeah, exactly, Lulu. Call it what it is. A management firm. I call it pimping. You know? There's nothing wrong with pimping if it's done ethically. You know what I'm saying? An ethical pimp. Brock, and that's fine, Brock. They are free to be free agents, but who's going to protect them? What would be ethical about it, Dumby? I mean, what's ethical about an agent, a talent agent, you know? Well, they can't hit them, you know, for one. At least not as hard as they normally do. That'd probably be one of the rules. I already asked Starwomb about this. Starwomb was... I don't believe she had a reaction. I think she just said she hated me or something like that. Let's ask Starwomb. Right now.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright.
But for real, Starwomb, what about ethical pimping being legalized? Thoughts?
I'm gonna move on.
Let's see what she says.
It's not creepy. What else? You might be creepy. We got creepy snow. I don't miss snow, I'll be honest. Okay. Most of Pennsylvania has basements.
Oh, she's doing
but
that Elvira
why
makeup.
is this one sectioned off in sheets? It's kind of a Dexter. Dexter meets Home Goods. There we go. That's the meat and potatoes. Who thought basements would be a good idea? Who invented the basement? One of my home criterias.
For real, Stormy, what about ethical pimping being legalized? It's a bit more complicated than just like pimping being bad or good. There's a lot of like valid reasons why sex workers may choose to work with a pimp, both for like safety reasons and also to have like an easier way to access clients, similar to like working under any other person's company as like an independent contractor.
It's almost
So
like
it's
an
kind of
educated
inaccurate to
take
say,
is
like,
being given.
whether or not it's good or bad. It's
I think it's very nuanced when it comes to pimping.
at the end of the day, I think like
And pimping ain't
ideally
easy,
sex workers would be able
as they
to
say.
have full control over their labor, but like, you know, there's a lot of reasons why a sex worker may choose to work with a pimp, and that's like within her right.
Exactly. It's about freedoms.
It's like similar to me working with other pet sitters as an independent contractor. Like it helps me get
I agree
clientele without having to like go through
1000%.
like the
I
arduous
think
process of like
pimping
promotions and stuff.
has a bad
especially now with, like,
reputation, but it can be done ethically,
Sesta
and
and things
there's
like that. It's harder for
valid
sex workers to
reasons
promote
for pimping
their own
to
work.
exist as an industry.
Since we're so massively censored online now. Damn, this ain't working, dude. This little patent
Dumby,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I would be a phenomenal pimp. I would treat the Do you still call them bitches when you're like an ethical pimp, or do you call them like
Also, I urge
employee?
anyone to
I would
not
treat
take-
my
Don't
employees
take
very
ZG
well.
seriously. He's not a source of like sex worker
What do you mean? Don't take me seriously?
rights.
Me?
Not a voice about that.
I am the voice of the people.
He's just a petite little clown trying to
I'm
make
not.
us all
Alright, we're
laugh.
not doing this. We're not
While he's
doing
doing
this.
this little
I'm not
gesture
petite.
dance.
We're not doing this anymore. Ignore that part. But the point is, Starwomb's on my side. So that backfired on all y'all. Okay? I'm tall and I'm handsome. Let's see. Are you currently eligible to get married? Yes. Do you want children in the future? No, I do not have children, but I am open to the idea if that's what my partner wanted. If they don't want kids, I'm open to that too. I don't really give a fuck. But I do have to... No, I'm not going to put that. Not yet. I might go back and No other real dating history. It just ain't my thing. No, I can't put that. Just put that. I didn't get traumatized, I just can't remember. Well, it doesn't matter to me anymore. See, you gotta understand with me, when things happen, right? None, Dumby. There was one instance where she acted weird, and then she goes, oh, hey, like, my period just started, sorry I was acting crazy, like, my hormones were out of whack. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll buy it. Zero red flags other than that. Zero. Total. And then we got married, and it was perfect marriage for about 2 months, and then the mask came off, and she was full psychopath. What is something you wish your past romantic partners appreciated about you? Ooh. I don't really... See, here's the problem. My height, sure. I don't think anyone appreciates that, Lulu. And I don't think they should. I think it's something they should look past, but not appreciate. Appreciating it would be fetishizing my height, which is weird and wrong. Dedication, that's good. I was thinking my patience. My patience, dedication, and hold on, it's always got to be 3. My patience, dedication, and commitment to building up my partner and the relationship. What is your current dating life like? Non-existent. I can't spell. What dating apps are you currently on? None. Why do you think you are single? Because I live in Toledo, Ohio. What do you think you bring to the table as a potential lifelong partner? Financial security. What else? Laughter. Stability. Firearms. I don't know if I should put firearms. And a love of travel. Bitches love traveling, bro. What else? I don't know. Safety. Yeah, we'll put safety. Safety and... I already put security. Okay. Hobbies. Lifting weights. Traveling. We'll get number 3 later. Pepper Ann Darling. Conflict resolution. I don't know if I put Twitch streaming on there, to be honest. Where are you currently meeting potential mates? Twitch? No. Online. Who are your relationship role models and why? What the fuck is a relationship role model? I don't look at someone and be like, oh man, you're my role model for a relationship. What are your top 3 qualities you look for in a mate? Pulse. Like, I don't fucking care. What are your deal breakers? Alright, let's start with unhealthy lifestyle. To be honest, I don't have deal breakers. When I meet somebody, it's not that I'm willing to look past everything, but I'm willing to take in and understand, like, where they come from in every situation. And whether I agree with it or not is one thing, but it's generally, can I live with it or not? Or can I understand why it is? And if there's something, like, irreconcilable, then it is what it is. But generally, I don't have being woke. No. I will say, though, people that live, like, a very unhealthy lifestyle, like, not necessarily, like, overweight, per se, but, like, just refusal to better themselves if they're in, like, a position, like a health issue. I really don't fuck with that. I don't really have deal breakers. No, because I'm kind of a hoarder, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be hoarding. It'd probably be elite if they were a hoarder. Alright, we'll get back. Yes. Would any of your personal beliefs prohibit you from being open to entering into a romantic relationship with someone you meet on a reality TV show? Is there anything about your personal beliefs that would foreclose the possibility of entering a romantic relationship with someone who does not share those beliefs? No and no. What familial and cultural traditions are important to you that you'd like to carry over into your marriage one day? None. I have no... I'm white. What traditions? Irish dancing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? I don't even know how to answer this one. Brock, that's too much. That's too much. Hi, Pepper. Have you ever been judged in previous relationships for something superficial? Oh, let's get into it. My height, my small penis, my ugly lips, my ugly big fish lips, my stupid hair that's gray, my stupid fucking ugly stupid disabilities, my scarring, my fucking glasses, my fucking nose. No, I can't do all that. We'll get back to that. No. Is it a deal breaker if your partner smokes? Absolutely not. That's well, absolutely right. I did. Describe your relationship with alcohol. I go years without drinking, but will occasionally, can't spell that. Damn, I was in the army. Drink socially. I have no real dependence or desire to drink alcohol, but will do so in a social setting. If we were to ask your friends and family to describe you in a relationship, what would they say? Perfect. What excites you about possibly finding the love of your life through Love is Blind experiment? See, here's the problem. I love to lie, right? But nothing excites me. In fact, if I were to get selected for this show, I don't even know if I'd do it. And if I did do it, I'm not getting fucking married to someone I just met on TV. Ever. Like, that's crazy. So, we'll come back to that one. Tell us something we wouldn't know just by looking at you. I am financially wealthy. I don't know. What is something they wouldn't know by looking? Oh, I'm disabled. Yeah, Dumby, the entire point is to, like, find love and get married on this show, and I just don't give a fuck. What accomplishments in your life are you most proud of that you would want to share in the pods? I've got over a dozen successful engagements. I can do pull-ups. Let's say overcoming 8 years of inability to... I don't want to get into that, Brock, but a lot. Overcoming 8 years of inability to participate in an active lifestyle, culminating in my current physique and... The fuck was that? What are you meowing at? Lifestyle. I don't know. I can't use lifestyle twice. Come back to that. What is something you would be hesitant to share in the pods? I have an egregious amount of scarring on my tailbone buttocks area that can be weird to look at due to a surgery, a non-consensual surgery that was found, that was deemed medical malpractice. What is the most difficult situation you've had to overcome? Ooh, now this is a toughie. Do we go with the marriage? Do we go with the army? Do we go with the disability? I'm thinking disability. I feel like I could tie everything into disability. Let's say my disabilities. These stem from mental instability due to past marriage and the United States Army, and physical disabilities from a pilonidal cyst. Let's see. Part not pass. Oh. Thank you. What has been missing emotionally from previous relationships that you hope to find in this experience? Oh, Petch, you came to the right place. We were just talking about ethical pimping, and it can be done. It can be done. In fact, I would argue it's already being done. Just under a different name. You know? Under the guise of talent management and such. It's just pimping, baby. It's just pimping. What has been missing emotionally from your previous relationships? Patience and understanding. My ex-wife was very impatient and did not understand shit and was very mean. Why is marriage important to you? It's not. Yeah, there's like 70 questions here. What does marriage mean to you? I don't really fucking care about it. They might need a blood sample. Make sure I don't have like an STD. Hi, Pepper. Why are you looking at me like that? Just being weird. What excites you most about the blind aspect of the experience? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's true. Empathy, patience, understanding, and empathy. They can't see that I'm 5'4". This would be huge for me, since that is usually the first hurdle I fail to overcome. Are you ready for true commitment? Are you ready to show up for a romantic partner in a meeting? I actually don't feel like filling this out right now. Although, this was the part that I'm going to have to do is the 15-second video. You know? 15 seconds. I didn't find out from any of those motherfuckers. My friend Tiana. You know anyone else? No. Is there anyone single in your life that you would want to experience Love is Blind with? Absolutely not. Relationship role model is such a weird question. No. 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 I do want to be on Big Brother so bad, though. Yes. That's actually not true. They say be honest, but I might have to lie. I mean, this is the real, this is throwing me through a loop. What the fuck is a relationship role model? I have never in my entire life, and this is real shit, looked at someone in their relationship and said, oh man, I really just I want to learn from your relationship. I want to be like you. I want to have what you have. Like, that's fucking weird. Lulu. This shit is weird. But I'll put that down. My ugly and stupid rat-like friend Lulu cosplays. She has a great marriage to her perfect and handsome and strong husband, Chris. And even though she is a stupid, ugly piece of shit, ugly moron idiot, he tolerates her. Okay, so we have that done. What else we got? Cultural traditions. Shut up, Lulu. This is what Lulu looks like. This is what Lulu looks like. This is Lulu. That's not me. This is what Lulu looks like. This is Lulu. Lulu, this is you. This is what Lulu cosplays looks like. You know what I look like? I look like this. I look like Michael B. Jordan. What the golden ratio? What is this? They mathematically measured Michael B. Jordan's face? Oh my god. This is crazy. That's crazy. Alright. He's a good looking guy. What familial and cultural traditions are important to you? Jana, what the fuck? Alright, hold on. Jana Marklebees? Oh, Jenna Marbles? Is that who you're trying to say? Okay, I was like, who the fuck is that? Jenna Marbles and Julian Solomita. Are they married? Who the fuck is this? Logan Paul and KSI. They are just like, oh my god, so perfect. I want to be just like them. Oh my god. What familial and cultural... See, this is... Bro. What cultural traditions do I have? Colonizing, voting for Trump. What's other white shit? Owning guns, being racist, being ableist, mowing the lawn, that's a good one. Being mad at neighbors over property line disputes. Socks with sandals. Irish step dancing. What about this? Cheating. No. You might be right, Dumby. Might be too real. Lulu, we have a problem. One of the questions says, are you really looking for love? Or do you just want to do this to be on TV? And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be taking it seriously. I want nothing more than to find the love of my life on this television show where people who are broken and lonely and have nothing in life go on TV in an effort to get married immediately to someone they just met and only know from on-camera appearances with a huge crew of 800,000 people watching their every move and producers feeding them what to say and do. Alright, Love is Blind is an unorthodox way to find love. Why are you choosing to find love in this way and why now? Be specific. Y'all are casting 2 hours away from me. My friend Beep Beep said it would be a good move for me because I am 5'4", divorced, and at the midpoint of life, her words, so I don't have much hope left, her words, for love at this point. Plus, she thinks I need to have children, her words, so that I can be a good father. Okay. Are you ready for a true commitment? Yes. And yes. There's no need to be specific. I am ready. What else? What does marriage mean to you? Union between man and woman. Why is marriage important to you? It's legally binding and I respect the law. Blue Lives Matter. What else? What excites you about possibly finding the love of your life through Love is Blind experiment? I need to clean my apartment and I need a reason to do it. If I keep being single, I don't really give a fuck, but if a woman is coming over, I have to clean so she doesn't get mad at me. Okay. We still have to answer those. I had to, Dumby. I think that's pretty much... They won't do it right, Petch. The modern woman can't clean or cook. Everyone knows that. They're too busy fucking lying and charging their phones. Yeah. A lot of stuff. My ass. My height. I'm gay. I'm not gay. I'm cool. I don't know. None. I really don't care. Petch gets it. For the 15-second video, like, I did some test runs on this, but I think it'd be like, hey guys, my name's Craig, I'm 30 years old. Hold on, we gotta get a timer. What the fuck is this? Alright, be like, hey guys, my name's Craig, I'm 30 years old, I'm divorced, I'm a disabled veteran from the United States Army. I had a medical malpractice case where I sued the United States government and settled for $500,000. I love to have fun. You know, something like that. I think that could work. I don't know what else I would say. The Ali G intro? Is that what you meant? Who's Ali A? I know Ali G. Okay. I kind of fuck with this. It's just kind of cool. I've never heard of Ali A. What else? Can you get down? Budweiser. Fortnite YouTuber, that's probably why I've never heard of him. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm unplugged from all that shit. NA. I do have Instagram. At Craig Gotti. Ethical pimping, Heartvine. We were talking about it earlier. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. We were talking about, I mean, it already exists under other names like managers, talent agents. I asked Starwoom about it. She agreed. Pimping can be done ethically. Alright, Dumby, thanks for stopping by. Take it easy, my friend. But, what are you gonna do, you know? Not much you can do. Okay. I think we've got this as done as we're gonna get it. I mean, I have to do like the photos and stuff and that, but otherwise, put my 3 references, sign this shit. I mean, Heartvine, people at first, they thought I was being very disingenuous, and I was. But upon further thought, I do think it is possible to be an ethical pimp. I think that there are some boundaries, you know, you can't hit them anymore in this scenario. But you could be an ethical pimp. Henny, we're talking about the concept of ethical pimping, okay? And 2, I'm filling out my Love is Blind application. And 3, I took some Vicodin. So we're about to have a good time. I would be a great pimp. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would listen. They say pimping ain't easy, but nothing in life worth doing is. Oh yeah, Heartvine. I originally thought the idea of an ethical pimp was very funny, but upon further thought, I low-key agree with it. Because here's the deal, bro. And let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Mathlete, I've had 4 Vicodin over the course of a week. And the last time I had Vicodin was like a year ago. I'll be alright. I'm in pain today. It is what it is. Hi, babies. ZG Sim. Yeah, why not? ZGism. I think that there are things related to sex work, right? Like, I don't necessarily think an OnlyFans type of sex worker would need a pimp, right? But I do think that there are some roles in sex work that are more dangerous than others, and having somebody involved to vet clients and stuff like that isn't necessarily a negative thing. I think it can be negative. Everything can be negative. Well, yeah, and social media manager is true. But I think that, like, a lot of people, when they think of a pimp, you think of the traditional, like, they're predators, abusive to women, you know, like, terrible for them. And that's true in most cases, I think. Yeah, control, power, etc. But I think that if you have a situation where someone is acting in the role of, like, vetting clients and taking care of a lot of the safety and security and all that to allow you to engage in the sex work worry-free, so to speak, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. You know what I mean? As like a abstract thought. That's all I'm saying. But for me, it's a power thing. I just want to be in control of the bitches, you know? You feel me? Like, it's a power thing for me. I think for other people, they could do it ethically. I couldn't. I think it's a power thing. I think I have a Napoleon complex. I think that I always have to be in charge. You know? Oh, I need another hobby. No, Petch, I'm full send. I'm going fully unethical for me. Yeah, relationship role model really throws me through a loop. Like, thank you, Pepper. Ugh, come here. All right, let's get into some Alien, I think, in a second here. This is a weird application. Now, I thought this show, when I was originally told to apply, I thought it was The Circle. The one where you can lie and, like, pretend to be someone else. Hilarious. I think I would thrive on this. I do not think I will do well on Love is Blind if they were to cast me. I think that I would be terrible. Candy, if I was on Big Brother, I'm going to tell you right now, it'd be hell for that production team. They'd have to do everything in their power to get me out of there because I would mentally break them, the other house guests. And here's the deal, okay? Here's the problem with me being involved in something like this, especially when there's like a monetary thing to it. I don't care. I don't care about the people around me. I don't care about the money. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about, don't worry, Heart, the VOD will be up. You can take clips as much as your heart desires. What other people think of me my reputation, my all that, my livelihood is not tied to public opinion. I am fully retired and financially stable for the rest of my life, no matter what. I can't get fired. I can't face any sort of social retribution because I don't care. I don't actually care. Um, that is why, uh, don't worry, Henny. Like I said, the VOD will be up. We had a whole discussion about ethical pimping earlier with Starwomb, too. She was on board. She was with me. I don't care, though. Like, what do I care about in my life? Surviving. Um, that's pretty much it. Survival. Once I have a roof over my head and food in my stomach, I don't really give a shit about anything else. Um, that's it. I don't anticipate or have any desire to be in a relationship ever again. I just don't really care. If it were to happen, whatever. But I don't really give a shit either way. Um, I have no real, like, oh man, like this is my fucking, like, this is my job, my passion. I don't give a shit. I just don't care. I love streaming, it's fun. But if I were to, like, I stopped streaming for a few months to take care of my dad, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I just like to have fun. I think this shit is funny. So they put me on this show. I mean, like, people are always trying to put on their, like, we were watching it, me and Lulu were watching it. She was showing me what the show was. And there's, like, these people are always trying to put, like, their best, you know, self out there. My best self is me. Like, there is no behind the scenes ZG, right? What you see is what you get. And you can ask anybody. You can ask Dre, you can ask anyone that I was hanging out with at TwitchCon. You can ask anyone I know. I don't really put on a performance. My whole life is the performance. You know what I mean? The craziest shit I say is the truth. No, Candy, I've never watched Love is Blind until I thought it was The Circle. I had them confused. Like, I didn't realize The Circle was called The Circle. I thought, because this is the one where you don't see each other. So I thought that's what Love is Blind was. Once I found out that Love is Blind, you were expected to, like, get married at the end of it. I was like, oh man, I can't. See, here's the thing. I would feel bad at the end of the day because there would be people that are legitimately there to meet someone and find love, and I'm not. I don't care. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't think I could help myself. When people say some of the shit they say, I would just be like, that's fucking stupid. That's why I didn't last in the army. Because they would tell us to do something, I'd say, Sarn, that's fucking stupid. And then I'd get in trouble. You know. But that's why I would thrive on Big Brother. Because you want to take me to the end. You want me sitting next to you in the final two. Because I don't care. I'll throw competitions. I'll throw anyone under the bus. I don't give a shit. I don't even want the money. I don't need it. You can have it. Just bring me the final two. I don't care. I'm just having fun in the house. You know? Patch, that's the thing. That's just me. You know? I love being antagonistic towards something and then switching. Doing a heel turn or a face turn immediately. Pretty much, Candy. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I enjoy conflict, but not to a degree that it's, like, harmful to someone, if that makes sense. Like, I'm anti-war, right? Super anti-war. Don't fuck with it at all. But, like, sports rivalries and stuff where people are, like, really, like, at each other's throats, I think that shit's hilarious. 'Cause it's harmless. Nobody's getting hurt. It's just people getting riled up and angry at each other over something like childish. That's why Big Brother would be so much fun for me. Nobody can get physically hurt. Nobody can cause any sort of like lasting real damage to each other. But you can really piss somebody off. Like really piss them off, you know? That's why I love the internet. It's so easy. It's so easy to upset people on the internet and just make inflammatory statements. And they just believe you. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I grew up on the internet, they'd say, oh, don't believe anything, yeah, anything short of war is fair game. War I don't fuck with. That's something that when you experience it, you realize what it is. It's not romantic, it's not cool. It sucks for everybody. We should strive to not have war. But that being said, you know, I love reality TV as well. Reality TV is the most true, oh, Petch, don't try me. Do not, listen, I'm going to tell you something else. Throne and Liberty is dog shit. Much like New World, dog shit. And that's all there is to it. And if you don't see it now, you will. It's pay-to-win trash. It's corporate nothingness. It has no soul. It has nothing to it. The combat sucks. The upgrading system is trash. Everything about Throne and Liberty is dog shit. Just like New World. Yeah, Mario Party will be great, but Throne and Liberty is boo-boo butt cheeks. What'd I say? I'm an MMO guy. I always was growing up. You know. Candy, I was going to reach out to you. I forgot about this. I was going to reach out to, my old attorney, Charlie. She's great. She's a judge now. And I was going to review some of her decisions and stuff she made. But I didn't know if you were interested. Like, I was going to talk to you about it and stuff, but whatever, we're here. I know a lot of the NLRB does active working internships. So if you have any interest in labor law whatsoever, I could probably talk to her, maybe get you like a letter of recommendation and stuff. But what we would do when I had my trial is you had the actual like attorney that worked for the labor board there, and then there were assistants that were law students that actually got to practice labor law. Thank you, Pepper. As interns. And it was actually very, very fascinating stuff. And she wanted me to do it really bad, but she's like, you just gotta go to law school. And I was like, that's a fucking big ask. But very, very, very interesting program. And learning labor law is fascinating. The intricacies of the National Labor Relations Act in comparison to a lot of federal law and the case law related to it is great. And you are always, always, always with the NLRB on the side of the working class. So to me, it's very interesting. I read through the cases and the decisions all the time. But I was just gonna say like, oh, you should check this out because it's really cool. I think you have an interest in the law like I do, probably more than me. But anyway, reality TV is great. I think it's the most pure form of entertainment. I think that it's not necessarily like the highest tier of respect, so to speak, or like whatever, but I think at its base, whether it's scripted or not, seeing people act and react on reality TV is just so funny. Like, as a concept. It's just so fucking funny. I love it. I love it. I watch so much. Anytime I watch TV or anything lately, it's reality TV. Excuse me, to be honest with you. But, Petch, did you see the donkey thrown in Liberty? And then the Lazy Peon actually did a video too about it. And he's literally like, hey, this is pay to win trash. Like, just so you know, like, if you want to switch weapons later or do a different build, you're fucked. Like, you're just completely behind everyone. Here, let's watch this.
Welcome to Throne and Liberty.
This is gonna be trash.
Can you hear this fine?
A lot of people, they've called it pay to win trash, like verbatim, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Pay to win trash, like
Before you play, you have to accept the code of conduct from Sea of Bones. I'll go with the classic mode. No, I'll keep it classic.
Classic.
Graphics quality? Give me epic graphics. The only thing I know about this game is Amazon logo, but I'm thinking this is gonna be like a Last of Them level game.
The Starbone.
The Starbone, of course.
The wizard Jan Junith.
Oh, Jan Junith is in this? Yeah, that's
I
what
couldn't
you gotta
believe how bad this looked.
Oh shit.
We must protect the children at all costs. We must protect the children.
Like, I feel like Amazon
Oh,
is
no,
incapable of
evil
having a
lady.
game that isn't the most
Oh,
generic
but this guy has
trash
lasers. Oh, but she has
ever
lasers
made.
too. Oh, that's a good storyline.
If you
Oh,
told
but he
me
has two
that this
lasers?
was New World,
Oh, no, but
Lost
she has a
Ark,
big
or Throne and
laser.
Liberty, I'd
I'm gonna
believe
be
you,
the lady, 'cause
no
this
matter
reminds
what.
me of Forspoken.
Yeah, it
By
looks like a
uploading
shitty
photo,
mobile
you are
game.
consenting to Amazon using it to derive data to customize the appearance of your in-game character. The derived data may constitute biometric information in certain jurisdictions. Well, doesn't work at all, actually. This button just straight up doesn't work. And this button doesn't work
Yeah.
either.
I'm with y'all.
That's
Like,
how you know you're playing.
that's
a
why
good
Roblox
game,
and stuff and
where you just
Minecraft
get
is so
stuck on the
popular.
first
I mean, like, when
menu.
I was
Guess I
growing up,
can't
it was
play
like
a
Halo
SpongeBob
3
now.
custom
Start
games and
game.
shit like that, but it was just
on,
banger
let's go.
after banger
Start it
coming
up.
out. Every time a game
Start it
came
up.
out, like a big AAA game or
game
whatever,
is started.
it was like, it'd been in development for like
Oh, that's
8
the Lich
years,
King.
you know,
Select
like,
the target with left.
it was just good
mouse.
for the most part. And if it
Use
was
E
bad,
to
it would like
attack.
destroy the company. Now
Use
they just
X
shovel this shit out.
While attacking and stop the attack.
Like,
Oh,
look
man,
at this,
is an
bro.
intense battle. Okay, so I select him with this,
This shit is
and then I
ass.
hit him. Started hitting him with World of Warcraft moves. Oh man, that was really intense. Yeah, I might have to stop playing Devil May Cry for this.
Can't be very satisfying facing enemies of this caliber.
Oh yeah, I remember this game sucked
Yeah,
too.
it does feel kind of pointless.
Camera moves, the person walks, like it's, you know, it kind of is working.
And people are saying like you have to change a bunch of settings in the
Okay.
like combat
Q.
to make it fun, and it's just I just roll
Q,
my
right?
eyes, bro.
And
You
then
know what's a good
kill.
game? Guild Wars
All
2.
right. Here
You know
I
what's
go.
a good game right now? Wow.
Q.
Final Fantasy 14.
A
Why
little
do
easier than
people
Elden Ring.
always
Here
want to
comes this guy.
chase like
Oh man, he's
oh
getting
no, Throne and Liberty is gonna dethrone
okay,
them.
though.
It's not.
His attacks literally do
It's
0
not.
damage. Do a Forspoken
No,
damage.
Mathlete, that's the thing. I think that they do
Oh,
make
I'm a
money
lion.
off these. It's like
Wait,
the
how come I'm
like
not
the
lying
DC
no more?
movies
Boy, I'm a lion.
and
When is
Marvel,
Will Smith
right?
gonna show up in this game? Oh, look at that
Like
big
even
guy
if the
back there.
movie is really
probably
fucking
doesn't
bad,
do any
like
damage
dog shit bad, because it's like a
Just had the worst
superhero
nightmare.
movie,
I was
people
playing
will
the
go and watch
Forspoken
it.
MMO.
It'll make
Running makes
hundreds
my
of
arm
millions
hurt.
of dollars. Critics and everyone will say this is the worst movie ever made. They don't care. They made money. They do not give a fuck about it being good. Petch,
like the
I'm
whale.
with you.
I will say
I'm 100% with
graphics
you.
are
I
better
do not
than the
like
Will Smith
subscription-based games,
Lossie just
which
let
is
it go to-
why Guild Wars 2 is the best MMO out right now. You buy it, it's yours. Like, you can buy, they just put out a new expansion. $25, it's yours. There's never a subscription fee. The base game is completely free, and you can buy, let's see, Yeah, if you get the complete one, it comes with the base game, which is free, the first 3 expansions, and then all the living story, which is like they would do seasons of content, right? Incredible, biggest, I think it's the biggest MMO map, one of the biggest video game maps ever made. This is the fucking map. Like, you've got this whole continent down here, all of this shit, and these are like huge maps, like huge. Go ahead, Oreo. I'd love to see. Too big? Absolutely not. It has a fully voice-acted story. Each zone has like a story and things to do in it. I mean, like, there's tons of classes, and the classes have elite specializations that completely change what the class is. Like, I play a ranger, right? So I have a bow and shit, but then I can also play as a ranger. There is a druid, a soul beast, and an untamed. Druid is like a healer, kind of, like mage. Soul beast is you like merge with your pet, kind of, and do like shit like that. And then untamed, you have a big ass fucking hammer. And it's such a good game, bro. The mount system is what WoW stole for the dragon one, whatever the fuck it was called. Dragonflight. Directly taken the Skyscale system from Guild Wars. I think Guild Wars is the best MMO out right now. I know it came out in 2012. I think it's the best one out right now. And it's free. And anytime you're like, oh, I want to play an expansion or whatever, you buy it, it's yours forever. There's never a fee. Never. I don't even think they offer like a monthly fee. You can't have like, oh, be a supporter. They don't even have that because they don't need to. The game is awesome. Would you be into a scenario where you buy a ticket for a limited time online game and it goes offline after its run is due? No. Yes and no. I'm going to tell you right now, Oreo. You ever heard of Chronicles of Illyria, which is a scam game that never came out? You ever heard of this shit? This was supposed to be like the GOAT of MMOs, right? And the business model for it is that you would buy, I don't know what they called them. Here, let's see. Because he's probably still selling shit. Oh, he's not. He closed it. Okay. Okay. So you would start your character, they're like a kid, right? No, I understand. But I'm thinking of it like logically, like for real, like taking it seriously. You'd have like a soul shard or whatever they call it, right? So you make a character, and every time you die in the game, your character's like lifespan would lower, so they might not get to be like an old person, let's say. So when your character finally dies, yeah, they get like 70 years. They're dead. And then you have to make a new character that's like their kid or their friend or like whatever, and you carry everything over for the most part, like all your items and stuff, but like your skills and everything, it's kind of like New Game Plus, where I think like a fraction of it carries over. And so over time, as you have these new characters, your characters are getting better. But the idea of it was like it has a real life time. So like even if you're offline, your character is aging and doing things and stuff like that. So yeah, you get one real life year to play as the character. So you'd spend, I think it was like $30, and you'd get a year of playtime. And if you take a break or whatever, and you come back, your character might have passed away, and you got to pay $30 again. But in essence, that was their business model. I don't think it's a terrible idea. It's kind of like a subscription, but I think less invasive. The whole project is concluded post-content. What do you mean? So, so you're saying like the game comes up, you buy a ticket to play it, and then when the game's over, the game's offline, and you can't, like, it's just done. It's finito. I would do that. It depends on the price of the ticket, right? If you're talking like $15-$20 and it's something I'm really passionate about or like playing, then yes. But it's going to be a hard sell because people expect when they pay for something
Why are you going
to have it
Moonshade
forever.
Town?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like even
I
like
need to
WoW,
repair something in Crescent Town.
I buy the expansion
So you
and
said Moonshade
even
Town.
if I
Crescent
don't
Town.
subscribe anymore,
You're a little goblin guy.
I
You
still
and Marquis
own the
left
content.
Experience
You know what I
Fortress.
mean?
Who is this narrator?
Follow me with your piton and grab
So
me
that'd
hook.
be a
What is a
hard sell, but I
P-town?
think people would do it. Yeah.
You and Lottie
It wouldn't
made
be a
use of the
huge
Piton
community,
and your
but people
grappling
would do
hooks
it.
to continue on.
Now,
We're almost there.
You're gonna
We're almost
face
there.
people though
Are we
that
almost
want
there?
it to
I
be
tried
like
traditional magic
maybe a
smurf.
wipe
I flew
system.
into the
What's
true
that?
dish-
What's that Egyptian MMO? Tale in the Desert. This one's pretty interesting. It's been around forever. Yeah, everything's free, but after the first 24 hours, you need like a monthly subscription. So yeah, it's been around since 2003, and every couple years they wipe it, and it's a new tale. And I think this is pretty neat because they change things slightly each time, but you get these like things like I was there for Tale 5, and this was the saga of like it started, here's what happened, it ended. And it's almost like each tale you're going to have different people. Some people stay with the community, but other people only play for a little bit. So you have people coming and going, and it's like it's part of a story. I think this is a really neat idea. I have not played this game. I just know a lot about it. I keep up with it because stuff like that is very fascinating to me. I find it very interesting. So yeah, and there, of course, there's like here, like controversy. In the first one, two others created a character to attempt to force players to use the legal system more responsibly. After one of those players damaged a public facility, the character was banned. Whose action indirectly led to pollution, depleted resources. Like, there's things that happen that didn't happen in other things. So you can be like, God, you know, Tale 6 was crazy, but Tale 7 was boring. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, stuff like this is really cool. It allows you to iterate on things and also like change them in a vacuum without because like that's the problem with Tarkov, right? Like the changes are when they do a wipe, it's like, oh cool, another wipe, but it's the same game. In this one, the changes and everything and the player base are so different that it feels like a new game each time, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, but like therein lies a problem too, because you get into this like live service stuff, like Destiny 2, right? I bought Destiny 2. I played it when it came out. I loved Destiny 2. And then they deleted like half the game. Now, on one hand, it's interesting to think like new players get in, and it's like they're a guardian that's just being risen up, right? So they didn't play Destiny 1. Their character didn't exist. How's it going, Warmaker? At the beginning of Destiny 2. So they weren't there for the Red War or this event or that event. So it's neat in concept of like you're just waking up. There's all this history that you weren't a part of. And people can be like, yeah, I was in the Red War. I fought this. I did this. I helped with that. I knew this character. I knew that character. But again, yes, from a narrative standpoint, it's cool. But when you look at it in a practical sense, in reality, not cool. Because it makes you feel like you have to play Destiny. I can't play anything else. I have to set aside real life things to be able to play Destiny, right? I think that sucks. Let's get on Alien. I don't like when a game is like that, personally. The #1 stream? What do you mean? What channel? No, of course, Oreo. Discord. Hold on. Oh, that's cool. Like in the suggested or whatever, or on the following. I love that, Winner. I love that. Hey, Pepper. That's very cool. I've been having fun streaming, y'all. I like it. I had people that, stand by. There we go. I had people that, were very negative on me, streaming. Thank you, Petch. And I appreciate that. I really do. When I started streaming a while back, earlier this year, people were very, very negative about it. Some people. And, there it is, motion blur. It was kind of disheartening in a way, but I was like, you know what? I'm having fun with it. Let's start a new game. Let's do it on hard. It says that's the recommended way. Oh, wait.